Hey everybody, Arlene Battishill here, and a number of you have asked me if I could do an explanation video about the Funnel Scripts program. And this came up because somebody had posted in the group a question about funnel scripts, yes or no, and various people chimed in, and I happen to be someone who has funnel scripts and uses it every day. And so I think because it may not actually be clear from everything that you see about it why you would want to go ahead and have this. And so let me see how I can explain this to help you understand the way that this can benefit you. And it goes like this. You have a business where you have a product or service that you want to sell to people, right? And you've decided that using Facebook ads is a great way of reaching a large number of people for the purpose of making them aware of your product or service. And that you use those Facebook ads to send traffic, meaning people who are clicking on those ads, to a website or a landing page where you can present more about what it is that you have to sell, be it your product or service. And so you got the product, well, you have the business and the product. Now you've got Facebook advertising, and you're using Facebook, and you use Ads Manager or Power Editor to create your Facebook ads. And then you send the traffic that is clicking on your ads over to a location. And that location, as I said, is either a website or a landing page. And now you've gone ahead and gotten ClickFunnels for the purpose of creating those landing pages. And the series of those landing pages is what's called your sales funnel. Now, here's where funnel scripts comes in. When you go to ClickFunnels, you have many options for the kind of landing pages that you want to use. So let me go into ClickFunnels and show you what some of those things look like, and you will very quickly see the importance of funnel scripts. So let's go take a look at ClickFunnels. As you can see, and now I'm going to go down to, yes, these are all my funnels. I'm going to go down to here and open up a funnel that I have recently built. And so here you see the different pages, the opt-in page, the order page, the one-time offer page, and then the order confirmation page. Now, what's important about this is that when you are using ClickFunnels to build your sales funnel, meaning each of the individual pages that make up that sales funnel, the bottom line is that ClickFunnels can only provide you the ability to create that funnel, but at the end of the day, you still have to sell your product, right? You still have to know how to talk about your product. You have to know how to sell your product using those individual pages, because you don't have the ability to interact with anybody, one-on-one. You have to do it via the internet. And these landing pages that you're using ClickFunnels to build or create and then put them one after the other, like you see here, you have to write something on those pages. And if you don't write the right kind of things on those pages, you are increasing the likelihood that people are not going to buy from you. The language that you use on those pages, the language that you use in your webinars, the language that you use on your Facebook ads, the language that you use in your emails that you send out, every word that you write is critical to the success of your advertising, your sales funnel, and then ultimately whether or not you convert visitors from your Facebook ad to your landing page or website into actual sales. And everything is about selling, and we sell through how we talk about things. And that means how you write the word on the page. And so let me give you an example of how I used funnel scripts to write a landing page for me. In fact, a number of them. So all of the script that you see on this page was written in funnel scripts. So, funnel scripts is incredible for writing headlines. So, how's this sound? How aspiring entrepreneurs can create another source of income without quitting their job. And then here is for the lead magnet. It's a free blueprint. Generate more income by selling online. Answers for aspiring entrepreneurs who want to make more money but aren't ready to quit their jobs. That's what Funnel Scripts does for you. I didn't write this. Funnel Scripts wrote it. All I had to do was provide Funnel Scripts, meaning the program, with certain information that I know about what I'm selling here on behalf of this client. I just feed that information. I literally type it in to the Funnel Scripts program, and then out pops a zillion different options that I can select from and then copy and paste into my sales funnel that I have used ClickFunnels to build. And so as we go down here, you're about to discover the secret of how to quickly make money by selling online. I've created a free blueprint for you that explains the fastest way for you to make more money with almost no risk. And now we go down here to the bottom of this page, how you can successfully transition from working for someone else to working for yourself. All the steps you need to start your own business selling online. How owning your own business can give you the freedom you've always wanted. No more working for anyone else. How to find the best products to sell online to make you the most money. How to find and choose the hottest products that can increase the success of your new business selling online. Now let me ask you something. Do you think there is a chance in hell that you could write like this? I don't think so. And I have been writing copy like this, meaning the stuff you write on these pages, the stuff you put in Facebook ads, the stuff you write in your emails that go out after you capture someone's email address. I've been writing copy for years, and I've never written copy that is this good or this effective, because this kind of copy actually converts people into sales. And then you go and look at webinars. Now, this is the unbelievable thing. Now, you've all listened to Russell Brunson deliver his webinar, and that's in all likelihood how it is that you have come to buy ClickFunnels or consider ClickFunnels, or to buy the book .com Secrets, or to enroll in Funnel University, or to go forward with the ClickFunnels certification program. How is it that you ended up buying those programs? Well, certainly Russell has all of the enthusiasm, like the guy is on speed all the time. It's magnificent, the level of enthusiasm that he has. But you know what his secret weapon is when he does his webinars, they are scripted. They are written in a way that makes you want to buy what he has to sell. And guess what? The proof is in the pudding. You've bought it. And that's because he has used a script that you can create in Funnel Scripts, that you can use his perfect webinar and the PowerPoint presentation that comes with it. You come over to Funnel Scripts, you enter the information that is applicable to your product or service. You then copy everything from Funnel Scripts into the PowerPoint presentation, and now you have a perfect webinar just like Russell Brunson does. This is all done in Funnel Scripts. And so why you wouldn't be having this program write that copy for you? Look at these headlines, for heaven's sakes. You're going to write something better than that? You're going to sit there and labor over, hours and hours of trying to write it in the right way. And most people are not copywriters. Most people are not in the advertising business like I am, where we do this all day long, where we can rattle this up off the top of our heads. I use Funnel Scripts because it saves me a tremendous amount of time. It gives me 100 different options, literally, for all of these different headlines. And all I have to do is scroll through the results and figure out which one do I think makes the most sense for what I'm trying to say in various parts of these landing pages that I'm creating. Now, let me go over to Funnel Scripts and actually show this thing to you so you can see how this thing works. Now, this is probably what you've all seen, and this is the landing page for Funnel Scripts, and it is designed to get you to click here and sign up for this webinar where they basically demonstrate, it's a free webinar demo that shows you how the software works. And so once you click on that, you reserve it, you go to the webinar and everything, you buy the product, and then you actually go into the program. And here is what it looks like from the inside. And there are videos all over the place that show this stuff. Now, once you're on the inside, one of the things that's going to happen that I think may be why people aren't quite sure that they want to go forward is simply the way that this is laid out. And there's a lot of scripts over here. And what they mean by scripts, it's just the stuff that you're writing on those landing pages or in your Facebook ads or in your email sequence that follows once you capture somebody's email address. And so it can be a little bit intimidating to look at all this stuff in the way that it's laid out because it's not language that you are accustomed to seeing or speaking. And so you have to sort of reorient yourself a little bit to what's actually going on here. But the reality is that everything on this page is really, really simple if you know what it is that you're looking for. Because the problem with buying software platforms like this or ClickFunnels or some of the other ones out there is that you're not clear about why you're buying this in the first place. You just buy it because you went to a webinar and it sounded great and oh, look at what it does for this guy and that guy and blah, blah, blah. Well, they're not you. And you have to figure out, how does this apply to you? So let me make this really simple. If you wanted to do those, big headlines like this or way up at the top here, okay, you would go into ClickFunnels and you would just simply look for the section that talks about headlines. And so down here, look at this, email subject lines. This will write your subject line for your emails. And, in reality, who cares whether or not anyone reads the email? They just need to see that you're in their email inbox. And you need a subject line that's really compelling, that's going to provoke them into clicking on that email and opening it up and reading it. And then you want to write headlines for your ad, your Facebook ad, or your landing page, or other parts of your landing page, or your emails, after you get them to open the email. What's the headline? What does it say? What are you saying to the person that you want to buy your product that is going to be compelling enough to make them want to buy what it is that you have to offer? And if you think you're just going to write a bunch of crap out there, I guarantee you're going to get crap for results. So why wouldn't you opt for the thing that can write this stuff for you? This is such a no-brainer. And then, there's like a Facebook thing in here. Oh, here we go. Facebook newsfeed ads. Scripts. This is just what you're writing. It's the text. It's a script, yes. But it's the text that you put in your ads, on your landing pages, in your headlines, in your email address, or in your emails, in your webinars, all these different things. If you're going to be selling on Amazon, here is some text that you can use for the purpose of selling on Amazon. The perfect webinar wizard. Okay, this ties totally into Russell Brunson's perfect webinar. And what this will do is when you click on it, it will give you the whole set of questions that you answer that will enable you to create the exact same format that Russell Brunson uses in his webinars with the same language. Now, if you have the ability to do that, why wouldn't you do that? Why would you sit there and try and reinvent the wheel when somebody has invented the wheel in a way that everybody needs to be copying? And yet you want to sit there and spend hours and hours trying to create copy, and you're not a professional copywriter. You don't even know what the structure of the copy or the text should be in any way that you're communicating, and you're going to sit there and do that? Why would you do that? This is the cheapest way for you to get the best copy ever. And it can be for anything that you're writing, for heaven's sake. What people don't get about this, I don't know, but maybe it's simply how it's been presented. But for me as a user, I use it every single day because it saves me hours and hours and hours. I mean, when you're writing a video sales letter, if you're using that as part of your sales funnel, it's one of your pages in your sales funnel, and you have to write all of that text that makes up that page, and you don't even know whether or not you're writing the right things. You just telling the story of your product and your facts and your figures and your features and your benefits, and who gives a crap? If you don't sound like what you're offering really matters and is going to make a difference for people in their lives as a result of buying your product or service, you're dead in the water. You're not selling anything. And you know what? It's your fault. Why? Because you chose to try and do something that you're not skilled at, that you're not expert at, but you're doing it because I don't know why you're doing it. But that's what a lot of people do. They do it because I don't know. When there's something like this out there, and this is not a sales pitch, this is the reality of me being in this advertising business for 1,000,000,000 years and finally finding something that I can use that makes it so much easier for me to get my job done and to move on to the other things that I need to be doing. Why would you not do this? I mean, you have Facebook ads, you've got ClickFunnels for building the pages in your sales funnel, and then you're going to sit there at the end of the day with all these tools and try and write the copy yourself. Are you kidding me? This is where I want to say, what is wrong with you? But I'm not going to say that because everybody has to make their own decision about what they're doing. But, I mean, this is $279 for the year. For heaven's sake, come on, that's a couple of dinners out at an expensive restaurant. And yet you have this for the whole year, and you can write all the copy you want. In fact, you can write copy for other people. People will pay you so much money to write copy for them if it's compelling, if it makes people feel like, yes, I have to buy this product. It's kind of like, how Russell is when he's talking in his webinars and on the Funnel Fridays and when he does his live things. Well, Funnel Scripts is sort of the written version of Russell Brunson. And if that isn't compelling enough, then this isn't the product for you because I don't know what you're doing. Now, let me go into the actual platform and show you a little bit more, if that hasn't told you enough already. So let's say you need to create a Facebook ad, okay? We go right over here and it says Facebook Newsfeed ad script. It's just the text, okay? Here's a video that explains exactly how to do what you're about to do. And it gives you some extra training and then tells you a little bit more. Now, here's the thing. You actually have to read this stuff. You can't just go here and just start entering a bunch of crap in here. You actually have to read. Why? Because it's telling you exactly how to use this. And I'm not talking about click here and write this and whatever. It is helping you to understand that there is a method that we use to write these things. And the method we use is actually laid out right here for you and simply asks you to enter some information. But if you're not willing to spend 2 minutes to think about, okay, what is it that you're offering? What are the benefits of it? Why should anybody care about it? Well, then this isn't for you. But if you want to write great text for your ads, for your landing pages, for your website, for your emails, then you have to think about this stuff because otherwise when you're advertising, you're pissing your money away. And if you want to throw your money away, throw your money my way because I'm more than happy to take advantage of your money. Okay? Everybody else is. But this is all about you deciding to be disciplined about saying, what do I need to do to increase the likelihood that I'm going to be successful in selling my product or service? Okay, so if I'm going to create a Facebook ad, what do I got to do? I got to give this program some information. So what is the main keyword phrase or topic of the ad? Well, what am I selling? Okay, fine. Facebook Facebook ad targeting course. Who's your target? Well, I'm going to say small business owner, because that would be somebody who might want to have my course. And what's the name or title of the thing that I want them to buy? Well, what am I selling? What is the name of that thing? There are examples down under every single question that's asked in here. Look at them. You can figure out for yourself what it is that you need to enter here. So what's the name or title of the thing? Well, what's the name of your product? Here, the name of this product is Funnel Scripts. Mine is Facebook ad targeting course. And then in 1 or 2 words, what is the thing? Now remember, I'm creating a Facebook ad here. Okay, what is the thing that holds the solution to what they want? Okay, what is the thing? Training. How about Facebook ad targeting training? Okay, and how would you describe it from the previous question in a way that arouses curiosity? Well, just look at the examples down here. Off the record, breakthrough, revolutionary, new. Okay, well, what I'm doing has never been taught before. Okay, fine. So what's the big payoff? What does the audience get when they get this thing from you, whatever it is that you're selling to them? So, here's all these examples. Grow my speaking business. Make people pull out their wallets and buy. Take amazing pictures. Get your home sold. What do I want to say? How about we say generate new sales for my business? And then it says, when you wave your magic wand, when do they get the big payoff? Well, if this is an online training program, for example, they're going to get the payoff right now. So we could say immediately. And then when do they get the payoff? Well, it's going to be right now, in an hour, in the next 5 minutes, in the next, how about 5 minutes? And then the big obstacle that they are trying to stay away from is kind of like their pain point. And so right down here, it says, complete the phrase, without such and such, paying a real estate broker's crazy commission, using dangerous drugs, feeling like you have to be a professional photographer to take great pictures. This is the pain point. It is the thing that people are trying to overcome. And so in this case, in this example, I'm just going to say generating more sales without having to learn a bunch of stuff. Now, what happens next is the magic. You enter this stuff simply by following the questions and then looking at the examples that are given and then find something that makes sense for your business. You click submit, and here's what happens. So it shows you the Facebook ads, and now here we go. So it tells you, okay, this is all the information you entered. It's all summarized right here. And now, if you've got traffic, hot traffic, meaning people are aware of you, they've potentially bought from you before, and now you just want to talk to them some more. So now you can say, generate new sales for my business with Facebook ad targeting course. Answered your most burning questions about Facebook ad targeting course. Facebook ad targeting course helps you generate new sales for my business in 5 minutes. Start to generate new sales for my business with Facebook ad targeting course now. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. Okay? Are you feeling me now? So that's the big headline, or that's the big, catchy phrase that goes in the text. And now you have more text. And it says, if you're a small business owner and you struggle with generating more sales without having to learn a bunch of stuff, then you need Facebook ad targeting course to generate new sales for my business. Okay, could you have written that? Could you have written that in the 2 seconds it took me to create this? And on and on and on it goes of options that you can use where you just copy and paste either into your Facebook ad or into your ClickFunnels account where you've created your landing pages. And so you create the copy over here or the text, copy and paste into Facebook or ClickFunnels. It is that simple. And why you don't have this today and right now, I don't even know. How could you not get what this does for you? and the amount of time it's going to save for you and how much more effective it's going to be for you once you start using it. And when you get past just sort of the layout of how, all this stuff down here and whatever, just forget about that stuff. All you need to know is what is it that you're trying to do, and let the program help you do it. And what that means is if you're trying to capture leads, then here's a bunch of text that you can create with your information just by answering the questionnaire so that you have a great lead capture text. Or you need a call to action. Whatever that call to action is, meaning associated with that button or other ways that you're trying to compel people to act in a way you want them to, you create some text that is going to provoke them to act. And then all this other stuff, you don't need all this stuff. You only need the stuff that makes sense for what you're doing. And so there's your Facebook ads. If you're writing pay-per-click ads for Google AdWords, you can use this one. Here, you can create a free report on something. You can just create a PDF that's a lead magnet that you can have people downloading. That creates it for you. You just enter your information and then it writes all this unbelievable copy. Here you go. Your email series. Here's the promote your webinar in your emails. And this is what you say to people after you have the webinar. Here's the subject lines. Here's the killer headline scripts. These things are killer. They're unbelievable. And you see them, they all pop up. There's hundreds of them. And the program just calculates this for you in about 2.5 seconds. No, not even that, 1 second. Okay? And then if you have to write sales letters that are part of your sales funnel, that are on these landing pages that you're putting together to create your sales funnel, well, you have to write copy on all that stuff. What do you think you're going to do? Just write a bunch of crap and think people are going to buy it? You use what works. And all this stuff is the stuff that Russell Brunson used. All the top internet marketers use this kind of stuff, or they're hiring really expensive copywriters at $20,000 to write a sales letter. Well, what is it? $297 for the year to have all this stuff done for you, and the only thing you have to do is enter this information? I don't know what you're waiting for. All I know is I've been using this. This has been a godsend for me. And then, and here's the training. There's training available to you. Funnel Fridays, every Friday at 11 or 8 o'clock in the morning, whatever it is. The guy who created this program and Russell Brunson, they get on live and they actually write the copy for somebody's funnel. So if this is what this can do for you, why would you do anything different?